But that's the question. Back in the day, everybody watched one show. You know, the whole country got together and watched one show or one Letterman or one whatever. Now we have a million splintered avenues. Is that better or is that worse? Because Landman's a good show and no one's heard of it. No one's seen it.
No, people are watching that.
People are watching, but he's in the business.
I know, but it's renewed.
That's true.
Sometimes it takes shows a couple seasons to get an audience.
Is it Apple?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what stream.
Exactly.
I saw a couple clips because
every now and then you get a White Lotus, which is like taking over the Zeitgeist. You get a Squid Game. You get that one show that somehow punches Breaking Bads and all those types. I mean, that's older, but like, it's hard to get that breakout show.
I can't get into White Lotus. I understand that he's a good writer, but I don't think it's something about it that doesn't hit for me. Like everyone's like, this fucking insane.
I love it.
This monologue by Sam Rockwell, and I'm like, he just likes fucking Asians?
Yeah, that's
the monologue? People were praising this as like the greatest monologue ever, and he's like, I love Asian shit.
But I think it is so bizarre how some of it is like, I think Mike White does have a touch for what the Zeitgeist
totally
like.
Clearly I'm the odd one out. I'm just saying it's like almost like vacation porn meets like murder. He's gotten all the things that
rich people being like
annoying.
No, rich people are bad. We all know rich people are bad. Like we like watching that, them. But I know someone like that. So the rich people like it.
Then they had that Trump conversation with the two liberal people. That's very interesting because that's happening and you don't see that on TV. That happens all the time and that's a huge part of our country and no one brings it up.
I acknowledge that it's interesting. I even read a profile on him in the New Yorker and I was like, wow, he sounds like a really interesting man. Like he just has he's like an interesting dude. You know, I didn't know he was on The Amazing Race with his dad.
Yeah.
They're both gay dudes. There's like so many things going on. And he's been around and he's been around forever. Like he's been just plugging away forever.
No, School of Rock's
School of Rock's great.
That's him.
Also, one of my favorite shows was you'd think I'd know the name of it, but it was with it was on HBO. So amazing.
Enlightened?
Yes,
so good.
Unbelievable.
He gets into that crazy mind. He's so good at it. And she was like a annoying activist lady.
Yeah.
It's
and
fun.
So I think he kind of captures just, and like that came out before, like that was kind of this commentary on
narcissism
and also it's a strange kind of commentary on female empowerment gone awry.
Oh, yeah. He's basically saying women are crazy.
It wasn't.
Is there any other kind?
It wasn't that flat-footed, right?
Yes.
It wasn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's so good with the layers and the nuance. And
all right, I'll give it another chance.
it's good. And he can do the twists and turns, too, with the mystery shit.
I love a lot of Alexander Payne stuff.
Oh, I love Payne.
I can see you in that type of movie.
I would love to do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sideways is as good as it gets, man. That's a great
and
movie.
so there's, but I love like.
Is that what he looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
So some of that comedy of that, even though like I think, and I like the last one he did,
Me
but
too.
it was just like, but he captures a comedy that is not as and by the way, it's different from what we do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I love the fact that it kind of. It's interesting that we're talking about him with Mike White because they both have this approach to like these characters that are not traditional. So like Mike White and also Alexander Payne, you know, supposedly on Sideways, George Clooney really wanted to be in it. And Alexander Payne was like, no, I don't want him. I want this TV guy.
Thomas Hayden Church.
And Thomas Hayden Church was amazing.
He
Killed it.
He's so funny in it.
And I'm sure Mike White picks whoever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
White Lotus. I auditioned for White Lotus.
Whoa.
The first one during the pandemic. It was the
Patrick Schwarzenegger role?
No. The first season. It was the guy. He was so good. He was the Australian guy who ends up eating ass.
Wait, it's been a while. Hold on. Pull up the poster.
I think he's the
Australia-
hotel. The hotel.
Oh, the hotel guy.
Murray, whatever his name.
He was good.
Guy who gets got, right?
Yeah.
The drug addict.
Yeah, he gets and then
Damn.
yeah, it is. It's weird because it's like I don't know.
Don't you hate that when I've auditioned for commercials and then you're like on the road bombing at the hotel and you see the commercial with the guy and he looks just like you and you're like, God damn it, he's just a little better looking.
Well, I look at that and I'm like, why would he think I would be right for that character?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I mean, you probably look at a wide range of people, right?
Yeah.
I also just found out that every actor since this first season earned the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Across the board, everyone made $30,000 an episode. Maybe $40,000 an episode.
Yeah.
I looked up the resort in Thailand. It's a 4 seasons.
Yeah.
It's like $500 a night.
Yeah. And by the way, so like,
But it's more
here's
now.
the other thing. I didn't read the article, and I don't know if this is just clickbait, but, because we talk about navigating the zeitgeist, right? Supposedly, and I only watched the first episode, but Carrie Coon's character there was a whole storyline where she had a kid that was trans, and that storyline was cut.
Because of Trump.
Oh, yeah.
And not because of Trump, but because I think that like we do live in this day and age where people like there's a fatigue surrounding
You know what it is though? Also, it's like
Interesting.
they did it in Fargo, and it was a really good season, I thought. But they did in Fargo with the kids, like non-binary, and it does get to a point where you're like, all right, but the math isn't adding up. It's like when you watch TV and every judge is a black woman, and you're like,
it. Right.
Of course.
you're doing this to do this now.
Well,
That says something about Mike White that he's like, hey, maybe they'll think this, so I won't do this. He's
Right.
3 steps ahead of us.
yeah.
Well, he often does show both sides of an issue.
Yeah.
So I think showing the
Life
other
is both
side
sides
of
of
the trans
it.
issue
Yeah.
is not cute now, where, because of the
Aha.
draconian laws that Trump put in place.
Right.
I think it's sort of like, I don't think we should show the other side here.
Yeah.
Well, but I actually think it's different from that. I think that the evolution is that you don't get hero points for portraying it. There's an exhaustion, like you saying, of being exposed to it, and that's not. It's not a fearful or unempathetic take on it. It's just kind of like, also,
It's been done.
why give if half the country was like, we are so sick of that stuff, please stop. He knew to like go, all right, we don't need it anyway.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Is it making the show better? I mean, and there's so many people watching this stuff as escapism.
Yes.
And so many shows now are like work. And you don't want to like turn on a show to zone out, especially a show like this. And you're just like, why are you throwing this at me right now? I'm trying to watch this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch a murder take place.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing? No,
But I kind of lost, like even the first episode where it was like, and I don't know if I really, I think I gave up on the second season. And Mike White is brilliant. And if he's watching this by chance, I really want to be in. But like that first episode where I was like, and the guy's like, there's someone shooting. I'm like, okay. And then we're going to spend the whole season. It's like, who was the shooter?
Yeah.
Who was the person coming undone? Was it this guy? Was it this guy? Which reminded me of the first season where the casket, it's like, all right, who's in the casket? Why is that guy upset? We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't that just his style? I guess it's
But
his move.
that's probably effective storytelling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think he knows what he's doing.
yeah.
Yeah. I think, welcome back to the Mike White Show.
Funny guy.